Hi, my name is Cal. I'm from CRITICalorie.com, and today we're going to be looking at a weight loss supplement. It's called Accomplix. Really quickly on the name, the reason that they've named it Accomplix is because they want to confuse customers into thinking that it's related somehow to Accomplia, which is a prescription pill that doctors prescribe to help fight obesity. It's an aggressive prescription, and some are saying it's fairly dangerous. Anyway, this company is trying to capitalize on that popularity by just changing the A to an X. So that's Accomplix. A couple interesting things about it. One I noticed straight away was the packaging. You notice that it's got that box with that kind of rectangular bottle. And that reminded me of a few other pills that we've reviewed on CRITICalorie.com. If you'll look closely, remember that picture there on how that looked. And then you go up here and look at thermosarin. You can see that's very similar. And then notice they have the home, how it works, clinical proof, FAQ, and buy it. Tiffany lost 36 pounds in 3 months. If you go to liposarin, notice the same box design. Jen lost 32 pounds in 3 months. Same navigation. Go to phenosarin. Tina lost 76 pounds in 7 months. Notice the packaging is the same, and then the navigation is also the same. This company, called Nutritional Science Laboratories, they actually run this trial on every one of them where you get paid for trying their product. They have this in trust certificate, and they always say, as seen on, and they'll show you CNN and Fox News, Reader's Digest, USA Today. None of that's actually true. What they're probably trying to do is get some type of credibility by the fact that they may include an ingredient that's been mentioned on one of these news networks. Although it's really hard to verify such a thing, so they just put it up there and hope no one calls them out. They always have a doctor recommendation. In this case, it's this nice young man here. You notice that back with the Accomplix, our diet pill in focus, they've got Dr. Janice Beyer. She's an obesity and nutritional expert. This photo looks like it's from an iStock photo, and if I'd be willing to bet $50 to anyone that it is. Anyway, so that's kind of who Accomplix is made by. It's a company that repeats the same product over and over and over, just naming it different things, and capitalizes on pretty heavy prescription medication popularity. If you look at the ingredients of Accomplix, if you're still interested at all, they've got some chromium, mixed research on chromium. There's positives and negatives. Vitamin B is good for you, vitamin C is good for you, although 50 milligrams is weak. Then they hide everything else in a proprietary mix of 1.4 grams. They call it a bioactive matrix. That's just fluff. That doesn't mean anything at all. It's unfortunate to see that they have Hoodia in there, which is a hype piece of trash ingredient. Then they've got a lot of different herbs. The glucosterols, those are kind of iffy. We're waiting for more research to come out. Citrus aurantium could be good. It contains an extract called synephrine, and we've also got, the synephrine's relatively effective. It needs to be a pretty good amount. We don't know how much is actually in there because they hide that. Tyrosine is promising, but we don't know how much they have in there. And green tea is a great ingredient. We just don't know how much they have in there. They need to have at least 300 milligrams of green tea to be worth anything. So, wanted to call your attention to one more thing. They use that same as seen on TV image that you see here. They use it, those same one they used on thermosarin, liposarin, and phenosarin, all garbage products. The last thing I wanted to show you was some Accomplix testimonials. I just thought this was pretty interesting here. They try and make it look like they've taken a screenshot of an actual email they've received, but they just opened up their message browser. You can see up at the top it says untitled message, and then they actually, this text here is highlightable, and it actually scrolls off the image, so they kind of made a mistake in their formatting there. Anyway, kind of sloppy stuff. They're just trying to make you think that these people had some success with Accomplix when they didn't. Anyway, that's all. My name's Cal from CRITICalorie.com. I hope you enjoyed this little review.